Right, do you want to do the intro? Or do you want me to do it?
You do it.
All right. Welcome on, lads and lads. Welcome back. That's the wrong intro. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Doghouse Podcast, episode 10. Yes, go. We've made it to 10 episodes, man.
Yeah, rumor
10
had
episodes.
it was up at 7, so
We had it. Yeah, exactly. So, obviously we've got a great podcast lined up today. It's our 10th special, so I've got a few topical things. I've got a few things that we could talk about. Let's just get straight into it, man. So recently you're returning. By the time this podcast comes out, you've returned.
I don't know,
Hopefully.
man.
You're supposed to be.
I was supposed to be, but I want it to be perfect. You know what I mean? The editing process has taken me a bit of time. I've got so far.
Time?
I've got so far 2 videos fully edited, but they're not.
All you need is the return and the return videos.
Yeah. Well,
you could just do them. They won't take long.
I'm actually not going to return, am I?
What's this? Yeah, unfortunately. We'll talk about that later on. All right, we'll talk about that later on. We'll get all the fun stuff out the way.
Okay.
Before we get into that stinky stuff. All right, so we're filming a few videos.
Yeah, I just want to clarify. Nothing's gonna change. I was just saying, in case I can't, then
yeah.
So you don't have to not do it. You know what I mean?
I thought right. We'll get into that now. Then
over text, it sounds different. Over text, it might have sounded different.
You made it sound like you're never coming back on.
Wait, really?
You're like once a month you'll come on.
No. I meant as if if I'm not free, I don't want you to just stop because of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I meant. I when I was reading over it, I was like, "Oh, you're joking." It probably sounds like I'm a horrible guy. I just couldn't phrase it right.
No, it's cool. Anyway, I wanted to add more people to the podcast anyway, because 2 people is not as much conversation. So yeah. I still want to do that thing where we have
pretty well. We've done pretty well for 9 episodes or 10 episodes.
Yeah, so from later on after this podcast, so episode 11 plus, we're gonna have more than just me and Jamak on. It will primarily be us 2 with other people, and I was thinking it would be us 2, and then everyone else is on a rota of when they come on. And then if you can't do it, it would just be the rotor as well.
That's cool, man.
So that's the idea of what it would be. It's literally just because of scheduling, obviously, because we've all got stuff to do. Scheduling is quite annoying sometimes. I do understand it, bro. It's it's unfortunate though.
No, I mean sometimes it can just be us. I just meant in yeah.
Yeah, man. This is couples counselling right now. This is a good couples counselling session.
Do you get what I mean, by the way? Do you get what I mean?
I actually do get you, bro. You don't have to worry. I do get you.
Okay, I feel like I came across bad.
No one gets the context because they don't have the screenshots of the messages. Alright, so do you want to go? So we're filming some videos. Do you want to see what those videos are? Do you want to give a little sneak peek to what they are?
Yeah, sure. So filmed my return video. That's a short but sweet one. Just a channel update, basically. If you look, I've actually changed my channels now. They're all sorted out. So, gaming channel. So the things we filmed were ranking shades of red. That's probably my favorite one we recorded. That's actually a good one. We got the ranking numbers, ranking letters. That was filmed a week ago.
Yeah.
We got reacting to Ice JJ Fish.
Yeah, that was amazing.
And react. What else? Regular show characters.
Regular show characters we did tier listed.
That's a good one. Also in the Ice JJ Fish one, we freestyle on an Ice JJ Fish type beat.
Yeah, that's a good part. Yeah, but then our best, because we couldn't be bothered, we just did songs we've already done before.
Oh, dang it.
Everyone's seen it. We all know. Everyone knows, man.
No.
I've got 2K streams on that song. There's no way of hiding it.
Yeah, true. Real KingMagna fans know all the lyrics.
Real KingMagna fans know everything about me.
I've just
myself.
Thing. Hate comments. Hate comments. That'll be good.
I just noticed on my channel, every time I upload a short now, I get so many of them.
Yeah,
I don't know where it's come from. I think it's just because its reactions are quite lazy. I wonder if
Oh,
they're
we're
seeing
gonna
this
talk
in
about
the.
music. Talking about
What?
the music video.
Oh yeah. So for my college project, I have to do a music video. Like I have to do something for college. I do media, so it's like I have to make something.
Yo, I just got something
So I was like,
quickly I want to say. Reckon in
yeah,
like 5 years' time, if we have kids, no, 15 years' time, yeah, when they're grown
for
up,
5 years. Yeah,
do you reckon they'll rewatch these podcasts and hear what we do in our lives?
probably not. I can't imagine they do.
If my parent did loads of YouTube videos and podcasts, I'd rewatch them. I'd watch them all. Would you
Yeah.
not?
I'd be a bit weird. I don't know. My dad, he did like music. I don't watch his like music performances or anything.
Oh, true. That's true. Yeah, maybe it's just me.
Maybe just a stalker. Yeah, but you know what? That might be genetics, and maybe your kid's a stalker.
Exactly. That's what I'm hoping for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the music video. Sorry.
Yeah, the music video. So I had to do this project, and I was like, oh, God, I'll do a Jamak music video because we have this album we made, and it's like it could be a good promotion for it. You know, a lot of people probably will listen to it once the music video comes out. And I basically borrowed a camera from my course, went to yours, and we just filmed a bunch of like lip sync stuff. Then we got some B-roll footage. I'm literally just gonna add so many effects to it that it's just like, whoa.
When are you going to start
But,
joking on it?
like next week.
No, I can't wait to see the final outcome.
Because I still got to do some editing for someone else that comes out like in like 3 days. And I haven't really
Is that
started that
video?
properly.
Can you say what
Ooh.
it is?
Wait, can I? Yeah, I can because I think it. I don't know whether this comes out. I'm just gonna say it anyway. We did like an American candy tier list, and that's coming out. It's supposed to be the final Sunday of the month, but I think that is today. So I might just do it next Sunday or next week or whenever. I'm just gonna do. Actually, I might just do it next Saturday because I think that's the day that most people watch YouTube videos, from what I'm aware. So that'll be out soon if you want to watch that. And that's basically just us eating sweets and then tier listing it. It's like two British lads eat American candy.
Is that what
It's
it's going to be called?
insane. No, I think I'm normally going with the title, like the stuff I normally go with. So it's going to be the official the official American candy tier list. I might just call it American snacks though, because we had crisps on there as well.
Yeah,
And like
true.
cookies and shit.
Maybe just name it sweets because I feel like if it's snacks, we didn't really try all the American snacks. You know what I mean?
I think we did. I think we even tried the American like crisps.
Tried Kool-Aid.
Yeah, we did try Kool-Aid. That was
Kool-Aid
weird.
Not even good, man.
It's not even bad though. It was just like
It's nothing.
just cordial. It just tastes like cordial.
Mm.
Just juice. Is there any I on a podcast just before we edit it? Is there any special like effects you want to be put on your music video?
The gun stuff that you told me to do.
Oh yeah, we did that. We did the.
That all looks sick when you edit it. I kind of want, when I'm walking down the road.
Yeah.
Reckon you could make the sky like really blue?
I think so. I think
Like,
I know how to do that. I reckon.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Like
Like
really
that
like
kind
deep
of, like-
bluey purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also,
like that,
that bling effect where it's like bling, like it's got
like
little
stars.
it's got like shiny bits. Like it's like old. It looks a bit like vintagey.
Yeah. I think I know. I think I know what you're on about.
Yeah, I hope you know about.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a lot of it. Just
Okay,
like everything's gonna have a filter on it though. Everything's gonna have like
Cool.
a big over the top filter on it. Like I was just thinking if I can make it as flashy as possible, it'll be more. I don't say more bearable, but it'll be more entertaining. If it's just like, oh wow, it's very eye catching.
Yeah.
That's like the basic idea of it, just to just keep someone's attention. And do you know when you do like a what do you call it on Spotify? You can do like the video. I was thinking as well. You can put this on the Spotify Freeze 2004.
Good idea. Good idea, man. That'd be sick. Wait, it's EST 2004 in it. The
Yeah,
song.
East 2004.
Sick.
Ever
That'd be
since
sick.
2004. I was tempted to do it for Kick It because I think Kick It also has quite a good thing for a music video.
Yeah, I think Meeting Ends could have a good music video.
I don't know. It's quite short though. I think it's too short for a music video. It could be that thing where it's like it's supposed to be for one, but it's actually two songs put together in a music video.
Bro, good idea. That could be
I
for
think
Meeting Ends and Kick It.
next time we do music, though, we'll definitely do more music videos with it because I think they're not actually that hard to make.
And I think we'll probably schedule it better because I just rushed it at the end and I just posted it all out. Next time we'll have like videos ready and all that stuff.
Oh damn! Did you hear that?
You just fart?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, on podcast.
Did you hear that? God damn, that was loud.
If you're allowed to fart, I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat in a couple minutes.
You can if you want. It's not like I'm not strict or anything. If you want to eat, you can eat, bro.
Sweet. I'll get it when it's pizza subs, bro. It's calling my name.
Right. So also with the music video, I was thinking. I'm sorry. That's like.
No, yeah.
With the music video, I was thinking as well, we can have like the words like 2004 flying across as well. Because I use a Final Cut, it's really, really easy to have like 3D text flying around. That's like a big part of it, where it's like you can just have 3D text.
2004. We're both 2004.
Exactly. That's why I resonate with that song so much. It's a great number.
It's a great number. 2004. Sick. I wish I was born at that time to actually ride out that number, but sadly I was not. I was only in that year for 2 months.
Unfortunately, yeah, I was only there for what was I there? 3 months, yeah.
3 and a bit, yeah.
Sucks. But since 2004, but we hit OGs of 2004.
True, man. I'm happy just to be born in that year, to be honest. Grateful to have
I just appreciate. I pray to God every day. Thank you for making me 2004, not 2005 or 3.
Yo, bro, we weren't even created in 2003.
Exactly.
Well,
he's 2004.
The month of you is September. The month of me, November. So we were technically always in 2004 at the start.
Exactly.
Because 9 months. You know what I mean?
Our parents got funky in that time. It was awesome.
Bro, damn. Yo, I don't want to think about it.
Don't think about it then. I'm not forcing you.
Oh, try.
Yeah, your ears start like bleeding out. You start crying blood. Right, so I want to talk about the hate comments as well, alright? This is just like something else. I know it's like, oh, don't recognise it, but I think it's funny at this point. I actually don't find it as like a bad thing.
I feel like we don't really have big fan bases, but we just get hate, don't we?
I think that's how the internet is. To be fair, if you scroll through a short,
I don't look at hate comments.
Do you know? I always look at them. So if you want to send any, send them my way.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah. You can look at them.
I always look at hate comments. Yeah. I have. I definitely have. I just think it's funny how like people criticize us. I just find it funny.
Yeah. Like
it doesn't upset me or anything. I've got really thick skin, so if you want to say anything about me, do it. I don't care. I get called like a Discord mod. Oh man.
To be fair, I have thick skin online. IRL though, I'm a softie.
Never bothers me. I've never really been bothered about like. I think I just got bullied out of me since from a young age.
Yeah.
I got bullied out the wazoo. So if you want to send hate comments, send it on this video. Hey, send anything you think about me mainly. Do not insult Jamak. That ain't cool. Thanks. He does not consent to the hate.
I don't care if it's online. Just IRL, please leave me alone.
Well, they just come up to you, just smack you and say, "You ugly!" and just like sprint off.
You suck.
Your videos are stinky. Right. Do you want to go into some of the current topics of
yeah, let's go into a current topic where you can explain loads about it to me so I can eat.
Yeah, and you know nothing. All right. So while Jamak grabs his scran, I'll talk about a few things. I'll give the cliff notes of what happened. So recently, there's been Afro Man, There's been the
Afro Man.
EDP updates. There's been
Yeah,
the
Afro Man,
Minx
the one that
update.
went Colt
Afro Man.
45.
That's
Colt
him. Have you heard
45.
about? Have you heard about this recent news?
No, I've only seen it on
I
this
I
on
thought
this
you would have.
topic.
Okay. So Afro Man made an entire album about how his house got raided by the police. First of all, that looks really yummy, by the way. That looks really nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute
Well,
my
they're like
mic while
pizza
you speak.
bagels.
They're like pizza sub.
muting
Like
muting
half
yourself on
spaghetti.
the podcast.
No, just
All
while
right.
I eat, because you're gonna talk. You're gonna talk a bit. I'll unmute
Okay.
when I reply.
This is so goofy. This is so stupid. All right. So Afro Man had an entire album about how the police raided his house. I can't remember what that's called. I'll pull it up now. And basically, the police were just being pretty unfair to him. They broke his door down. They scared his family with guns, and they did a whole problem with it, and it caused a lot of issues with his family. They seized. It was like a lot of money. I think it was like $40,000 or something. So they seized all that, and the reason they raided is because they believed that one, someone was being held hostage, and two, they were being drugs trafficked out. I think, which is just like based on nothing. It just had no like place to do that, and obviously he wasn't keeping people arrested in his house of his family, so he didn't find anything. And it's so weird because they just did that for basically no reason. And they also they're now suing Afro Man. They're suing Afro Man because Afro Man posted about just look at him eat. Look at that goofy man eat. He's just eating his bagels. You can't say anything to me, mate. You can't say anything, you're muted. You've got no
Bagel?
basis.
It's
What
a
are they?
half
The bagels,
baguette
right?
pizza sub. It's a pizza
Oh
sub.
no, it's even better. It's even better. Yeah, we with them.
Yo, I don't get why Afro Man got like abused like this, man.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying it's because of like racism in America and like crooked cops. Which is like, if you've seen like America, it probably makes sense for that, but I don't know. I don't know if it's just him,
To
to
be
be
fair,
honest with
there
you.
is
I think it
evidence
could
of
be.
him doing drugs.
Yeah, but it was more like selling, like, not. I don't know if it was even weed. I don't know if that. I think he's in Los Angeles, so it should be all right. Because I think they can smoke the lettuce there. I think that's legal. So I don't know why they broke it down of that idea. It must be like crack or something or cocaine that they had ideas of. Because I don't think they would do it over just weed. And yeah, so he made music videos out of the police raiding his house, which I think is an absolute fucking gangster move. That is the most gangster thing ever. Just making music videos out of the police raiding your house.
What
You
songs are
right?
they?
It's an entire album. I'll pull it up now. Give me a second. I'll put it
Afro
on
Man, bro,
YouTube.
he's like 50, isn't he?
I know he's quite old. I think he's like 60 something. He's got full grey hair, so he's getting up there.
Mm-hmm.
Because this stuff's from like the 80s, I think.
Oh, wait, it was ages ago.
No, not this. Like when he was big.
Oh, okay.
This is over like a few weeks ago. Yeah, his I don't know if I think it's the album. It's called "Will You Help Me Repair My Door." Oh no, that's the song. "Will You Help Me Repair My Door?" Because they broke his door down, and like he uses the footage from his security cameras as music video footage, and it's so fucking awesome. It's so hilarious. I think that's like it's one of the coolest things I've seen like of the past few weeks, and it's just like what. And they're suing him, by the way. I don't know if I put emphasis on that. They're suing him because they're embarrassed by putting him in a music video. So these police officers are now suing Afro Man, which is absolutely stupid. There's basically nothing to sue him on. It's weird. I don't get where they thought that would be a good idea to not only break into his house, but then also sue because their faces were in the video. And he lives in Texas. Okay, so I don't know if weed's legal there or not. It's not California. But yeah, they took a bunch of money from his property, and they also took a bunch of other stuff. One thing that I did hear about was how they counted the money up, and there was a different amount of money seized than there was taken from his house. And when Afro Man showed proof of that, there's been a mistake and we've actually updated it. But the basic idea is that the police just took the money and just tried to pocket it for themselves. Which is, is pretty fucking scummy if you're robbing someone's house.
Mm.
They literally legally robbed him. So it's so bizarre. And I don't really have too much to say about that. That was just kind of one of them I wanted to talk about. Because I find that insane. I find it weird. Because I love Afro Man. He's a great man. Good music. Colt 45 and 2 zigzags.
I'm gonna go check his new song.
Yeah. It's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Right, so one second, I just want to pull something up. You got anything to put on top of that? Do you got any?
I think like end day, then a full situation.
Yeah.
Also,
it's always happened.
Think about how many people probably get this to them every day, but they don't get the publicity because they're not famous.
Because they're not Afro Man.
Mm.
This isn't even massive news as well. This is just like kind of mediocre in level of news.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, if I could cover this, I think I put this quite big because this is obvious. This is like
fair, do you care
super
about it?
proof. It's a bit upsetting because a lot of people believe it's like due to racial profiling, and it's like if it is, that's not it's not on.
Yeah,
it's just it's like a he said she said. It's no one really knows. There's no actual way of proving it because they're just going to go no, it's not. Because why would they admit to that? So it's I don't know. It's just like a weird situation that happened.
Yeah, I see on the topics. Final EDP update.
Right, yeah. I just want to talk about it. This is the final one, okay? So we all know EDP. I think I've talked about this every week.
What's EDP stand for again?
Eda Pussy 445.
And you watched this guy when you were like 4?
Yeah, he's not 4. He's not been in that long. When I was like year 7, year 8, whenever that is. 10 or 11.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the final time I'm going to talk about him because I feel like he's taken up too much time on the Doghouse podcast. Because I think I actually have spoke about him every week because it's such an interesting thing to talk about.
You've mentioned him.
He's so funny though, and I'm not defending him. I'm just saying that he's so funny a situation that he's just a child.
You're defending EDP.
You're defending a child predator. No, I'm not. He's a nonce.
You are.
He's a big
EDP.
stinky nonce.
EDP is such the funniest thing.
I know. So obviously he's not been doing well financially because he's a child predator and everyone knows that. He can't get work anywhere. He can't like live anywhere because everyone just goes, "Yeah, you've got a child predator living in your house," and they'll just kick him out. So basically he's homeless and he needs to make money. So his idea of making money was selling off stuff that was in his old videos. So he sold like the main one that he was selling was a sign that he had in the back of his videos.
Is he famous?
He had like a few mil subs, I think. So it was pretty big. Not the biggest, but he had quite a few. Obviously, we're bigger, but so he was selling a sign that was in the back of his videos that used to say EDP 445, and he tried to sell it for $1,000. And then when that wouldn't sell, he put it down to 500. And then he put it down to 250, then 200, and then 100. And someone finally bought it at 100. I think the most insane one was when he's selling his YouTube plaques. Like, would you ever sell your YouTube plaques? Yeah, he sold both of them. He had 2 plaques, one of the new one, one of the old one.
If I was in complete financial crisis, yes.
I don't think I would. I think I'd treasure that so much.
Yeah, but if you're going to be homeless, would you do it?
Probably not. I'd have that with me. I'd probably tape it to my chest.
Say you had nothing else to give.
That 100k plaque to me is everything.
Yeah, but you have nothing. You have nothing. You haven't eaten for a week.
Yeah, but he only sold it for. I think he sold it for one of them. He sold for 400, and the other one he sold for 250.
Oh, that's rubbish. Really?
Yeah,
In the
yeah,
hundreds?
yeah. If I
Damn.
sold mine, it'd have to be for like 10k.
Yeah.
I need bank for it, and that's for a silver. This is just silver play buttons. I think he got a gold one. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. Cause I think he might.
Can
I
you
think I
actually buy
remember him saying that
subscribers?
you can, but it's against YouTube terms. So if they catch you, they'll delete your account.
How much you reckon it is to buy like 1,000?
I'll check for you now. They do it on I remember they used to do it on eBay. That's where like, I used to look at it all the time and just go like, if I just bought 200 subs, I could start off from there. What'd you say, 1,000 subs?
Yeah. Bro, is
I always
shorts actually help working for you? Is shorts actually helping?
Got another couple subs today.
Sick, man. Shorts is the way. I just got lucky, you know, with that short. They got 300k and it gave me like 200 subs. That's crazy. Why would you sub a guy throwing a potion off a cliff? I'd skip it.
Exactly. Yeah, I'd dislike it. And I did.
I would
No, I'm
dislike
joking.
it. I bet you did.
Alright, so it looks. I didn't. I promise you. I never dislike your videos.
Mango.
It looks like on here you can buy 1,000 for £50.
So why don't they just buy subs instead of EDP's plaques?
Loads of people do. Loads of people buy. Oh yeah. It's cheaper than buying plaques.
Exactly. So you might as well just buy your own subs to get a plaque.
Oh, sorry. I meant the plaque. The plaque is cheaper.
Yeah.
So it's like $250 for a plaque with a famous YouTuber on it, or you have to pay.
Why would you get that? What would you do with
£5,000? Like,
would you just display it?
me, yeah. Do you see that head there? He'd be gone in seconds.
Or you put EDP's thing up there?
No, not his, mine.
No, people that
do you know what? I think I would. That'd be hilarious. I'd love to have EDP's reward sign.
It would actually. Yeah, but imagine you have
That
a guest. So just like, what is that?
EDP. Oh, that's a pedophile's YouTube plaque.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know that pedophile guy? That's his award right there.
EDP, man.
Just you know what? 1,000 subs for £50 ain't even that
bad. If EDP said to you, for £10, I'll do a podcast with you. Would you do it?
But he pays me £10.
No, you pay him £10.
Yeah, of course I would.
£50.
I'd love that. Oh, bang.
What, £50?
£50. I don't have £50. I don't even have £10. So I'd have to sell my plaque to get him on.
Would you get him on though?
Well, if I could, I would. Not to like promote him or anything.
Do you think you'd actually get views and stuff from it?
I don't know. I'll probably do it for myself.
Respect.
I don't know. It's just weird. It's so bizarre. Like he had like 1 million subs and he was like, kids.
No. You probably could have just got a hot girlfriend, to be honest.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
All YouTubers get a hot girlfriend.
Yeah, but he was like the blob. He was massive. He's huge. Yeah. I know recently as well he went through kidney failure because of just how big he is. Because this dude's massive. Because that was new. Did I not cover that on one of the podcasts? I must have.
What? EDP had kidney failure.
Yeah. Apparently, according to him, so it's like according to him, he had I think it's like stage 4 or something kidney failure, which is like pretty bad. And yeah, it was so weird. When it happened, everyone was like, "Should I be sad? This dude's like a groomer, right?" Everyone was just like, "You can just die, bro. It's cool. You don't have to tell anyone." Because he was a groomer. I think that's fair enough. I think if a pedophile dies, I'd be like, whatever, I don't care. I don't think that would upset me. Go on, Mackie. Would you be sad if a pedophile died?
No.
Exactly.
Same time though, would I be sad if the person opposite my road died? No.
Yeah, to be fair, if anyone you don't really know dies, then you're like,
Yeah,
even
bro,
if
I've
like
been speaking facts, man. I've been speaking to facts. That was such a wise. I thought that was such a wise phrase there. If
some
you
wise
died, I'd be
quoting.
sad.
Yeah, so it looks like someone's trying to make a short out of themselves. Easy
What do you
content.
mean?
Clip that. Clip that. Clip that. I'll do a clap. There you go. Clip that.
Bro, would you be so annoyed if when I return to YouTube, yeah, I just upload a short and it just gets a million views?
I'd be fuming. I'd be happy for you, but I'd also be like, I've done like 2 videos a day. It's like, oh.
Yeah, you actually have. You've been grinding.
I'm like kind of convinced that YouTube has like some sort of like shadow ban on me or something. So I'm not. I appreciate the growth I've had recently, but it's like it's quite slow.
Yeah, it's slow.
It's very slow. I didn't realize it'd be this slow. Every
Let me
YouTuber's
try
like,
and
if you
think
just
of.
keep doing it.
Let me just try and think of what it could be. I don't know. I think you just need to spam shorts because you're doing the one a day, which you get a couple thousand views from. But maybe you just need to spam like 3 in a row.
I'm tempted, but it's just so much. It takes longer.
Why don't
than
you
think.
try it? Why don't you try it?
Because I don't know.
What about one really good one? Then the other 2 with it are just like easy old videos that you just re-upload, like Gadsby
It takes.
cracking the egg on
I
his
actually
head.
think it. I think it takes less time for the reaction ones, so just to take like clips of it.
Really?
Yeah. To be fair, I've done 2 shorts today. I did one on my gaming channel though.
I think yeah. Get a video, get a clip of Riley Clay, a clip of Gadsby cracking the egg, and then another clip, and then just upload all 3 and see what happens. I bet you'll get 100 subs. I guarantee you'll get 100 subs if you do that.
All right, I'll hold you to that then. How much do you want to bet? That'll get 100
I'll
subs from
bet
Riley Clay and John
I'll bet a
Gadsby.
£5.
A £5. You're willing to bet a £5 that I get 1,000? That I won't.
As
That I
long as
will
you
get
put
1,000.
no, you'll get 100 subs in 24 hours if you post those 3 shorts together
Go on, say them again. What were they?
in a row. One of Gadsby cracking the egg on his head, one of Riley Clay being funny, and then the other of both of them being funny.
Riley Clay being funny.
Yeah, on the podcast.
What would that be? Is it when he falls asleep?
It's when he says something and you just zoom in on his face, like.
Do you mean like he falls? He's like that. He's just like. For the listeners listening in,
Like my dead fish.
I'm looking blank. Yeah, yeah. Do you want to talk about that? Do you want to talk about your dead fish or your fish dying?
Man. All my fish died.
Rest in peace, JustAMinx fish.
I woke up one day this week.
I'm going to put the photos on the screen right now.
They'd lost their colour.
They were upside down. They were so sad.
At the same time, it means then I can restart my aquarium. Bigger, better,
wasn't your old plans? Weren't your old plans to like breed so many fish into like a fish army?
Yeah, that's what I'm still gonna do. I have money, but I just don't want to spend anything anymore. It just goes too quick. If I go out to meet people, I'm spending money, and I just can't be doing that every time.
For real, you don't realize as an adult how much you can just go through money.
Literally, man.
It's like when we go to the cinema to like watch a film. Oh, before that, we'll get a Nando's. We'll get a Nando's first, and then I get some snacks for the movie, and then the movie ticket. And I've spent like 40 quid. It's like Jesus Christ.
All myself. I pay for it all myself.
Yeah, same. So... It's terrible. If we didn't get that fucking KFC, I wouldn't be in debt.
KFC is just terrible.
It's trash. It's just
KFC's
bad.
Good, man.
It's bad. It's not.
KFC's
You're
good.
wrong.
Burger King's good. It's all good. It's all good.
Now, do you see this fool right here? Do you see this fool right here with his bad opinions?
KFC's bad, bro.
In here, especially. The KFC here is awful.
The world would disagree with you.
No, they wouldn't.
That is a E-tier opinion.
Oh, shut up. Yours is a fucking F tier.
Yours
is so below it. We're going on a tier list. Yours isn't even going on a tier list, lad.
Yours is in chowder.
Yours is a tier. Oh, you're on the chowder tier list, mate. That's you. You, mate. I'm not chowder. You are. How can I be in the chowder tier list?
Let's get into the
You're in Uncle Grandpa tier list.
Uncle Grandpa's good. I'm Uncle
No,
Grandpa.
it's not. Oh my god, that
I'm
was
Uncle
terrible.
Grandpa.
Even when I was younger, I was like,
Yeah, that's why I loved it.
all right, the final of the current topics. Okay, I made a video covering the situation with a popular female streamer, JustAMinx. She was drinking too much at a streamer award show, and she basically hit her head. Had a seizure. She was in the hospital, all because of her own bad choices. That all said, I covered that in a video. If you want to hear about that, I've already covered that. But just the day after I did that video, she did something even worse. And I think she might have streamed it whilst I put that video up. She went on live stream and live streamed an argument with her family. And really, it's kind of like related to EDP actually. She accused her sister of being a pedophile. And it's like, oh my god. You know, I've just realised that half the topics we talk about are pedophiles.
Yeah, it's your fault. Why do you do this?
Yeah, I find it funny. I don't know.
Why do you view with those YouTube channels where they catch them?
I would love
do a
that.
video.
I would actually
do
love
a video
that.
where you text and catch one. Please, that'll be a good video.
No, that's been overdone. I think I should pretend to be a pedophile. I think that's the next step.
Or the opposite of catch one. Be one.
Yeah. I'm a contrarian, you see. See, that's been overdone. That's a saturated market.
Are you actually going to do it?
No, obviously not. Fuck me. Jesus Christ, Mackie. Are you gonna be a pedophile?
Why do you do the complete opposite?
I want to do the lewd perfect though. That's an idea I want to do.
The what?
Do you remember I told you about before, lewd perfect?
What would it entail?
So I dance around and act like do perfect and wear like backwards hats and stuff, whilst throwing like dildos and like all that kind of stuff at like walls.
Where would
and
you
I get
get?
like, I don't know, they're not expensive. You can get some. I think you can get like a suction cup one for like £10.
Are you for real?
I don't know, because I know Moist Critical's done stuff like that before, and I don't want to step on his toes too much, you know. But he didn't have the genius name as Lewd Perfect.
I mean, I'll film it for you if you really want, but at the same time, would you want to do that?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I think that's hilarious.
I understand if you have like at least 10k subs. Wait.
No, this will be something I do in the future. But I can't even afford a dildo right now, so I'm not going to do that for a while.
Oh my days.
I'm going to just do my commentary videos until I get some bags.
Yeah, the 10th episode's really the lowest, innit?
The lowest fruit.
What have you just said? Do you know what
We're picking the lowest fruit right now. I think that's funny. I think that is absolutely hilarious.
Probably funny to a lot of people. I'm just thinking about what people will see of you if you do that. Like, oh yeah,
It doesn't bother me. Yeah, I don't care. People think what they want of me. It really doesn't bother me.
Like, will you be able to get a job after?
This is my job.
Okay, yeah, true.
This is what I do. This is what I do. Right now, I'm just an unpaid intern at, the Doghouse Productions. But, we're making it. We're doing well. We're both doing pretty well. Exactly. I just realised we were supposed to do a topic. I'll finish the story off quickly because it's not that big.
Yeah.
So, JustAMinx went on live stream. She kept repeatedly saying to her sister, "You fuck little men." The way she said it was so comical. She kept saying that over and over again. And after the live stream, someone tweeted her saying, "Is your sister actually a pedophile?" And she went, "No, lol." So she was just doing it to cause problems and cause drama, which is, stupid. And I want to bring up the point again is like most of her fans, I think, are young girls. I think it's probably going to be like 12-year-old girls, and they're probably looking up to her as like a proper influence. Isn't it mad when your proper influence is that insane? You know, and they always go like, "Oh, Andrew Tate is the bad influence for young boys," and no one talks about stuff like this, where it's like mental health and alcohol problems are being like idolized in media. I just think it's insane that that's been like, "Oh, this is fine," but you know, someone saying, "Oh, be a man."
I have a good channel. I'll tell you after this podcast, which you could do a video on.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll take any content.
So
When you do 2 videos a day, you take anything. And basically, that's just my little thoughts on the JustAMinx update. I don't really want to make another video on it because I don't want to milk the cow too dry. But not calling her a cow, by the way, just to elaborate. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, time for the talking points. Jamak, who is your dream podcast guest?
I would say Drake, but
Yeah, no, right. So first of all, realistic. We've got categories for it, okay? Realistic. Dreams are dream guest.
I would be a great podcast, and maybe would see the other side of him.
The side of him that isn't a groomer?
No, the side of his face, which we haven't seen, but also the side of him that's not.
Oh, true. We've already seen the
on camera. Yeah, what is actually on that side of his face? That's what
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you want Dream on a podcast at some point, I won't stop you, but I can't think of a worse guess.
Talking realistic for the time now.
Hmm?
You mean realistic for the time right now?
Yeah, we'll go into that later on. Like
Dark Haven.
Do you know what? I'm gonna ask him later on because
I'm a big fan of Dark Haven.
He's American, so I don't want to.
He hasn't posted in ages.
Yeah, no, he's done a few videos in the past few weeks. I don't think anyone actually knows about my. No one actually knows about I know him.
Oh, I've
not that he's like a massive YouTuber. No, that's not a leak. It's fine. But
I also would like.
know him.
I also would like.
He's nice. I like Dark Haven.
On the show.
You could just say Power Soap. That's his real name.
I'm sorry, Theo. I've just realised what I've done. Oh no!
Put out the man.
Also, like,
yeah, what do you mean? Dark Haven had a video 11 days ago that got 1.5k views.
That's pretty impressive.
That's a video, not a short.
I would also like Hales.
No, I'm not having that.
Okay.
Never.
Who would you like?
Basically, I just want to get some more like commentary, smaller channels. I want to get a few of them at some point.
Very talkative people, which have about 1 to 3k subs.
Yeah, I like this in the realistic area. I want to get some just smaller creators, like as you said, like 200 to 1,000 or whatever subs. Just I not that subs is important. They could just not have a YouTube channel. They could do Spotify. Yeah, I'm 154 as of the day we're recording.
It was only a month ago when you were like 100 subscribers.
Yeah, it probably is, to be fair.
Yeah, too. Well, if you think about it, if it's going how it's going, in a year you'll have about 800.
Yeah, I think I can get
more. You'll get more.
Yeah, I actually do generally think I can get 1,000 by the end of the year. I think that's like a reasonable goal.
I think you can because it's only March, which is the third month of the year. So I think you get 1,000. I believe I could get 1,000 if I really tried.
Yeah, so if we had like 1,000 subs, I think
then who gets 1,000 first?
It's gonna be me. It's obviously you're gonna do like 1 video a week. I've got 2 a day. You can't battle with the KingMagna uploads,
bro.
Constant content.
I can't battle with the KingMagna uploads, but at the same time, we'll see.
Yeah. Okay.
Would you be really?
Maybe you make a few more potions, you'll get some more subs. I wouldn't be annoyed. No, of course I wouldn't. Would you be angry if? Sorry, you go.
Yeah, what you doing? Before the potion vids, I actually was on about 140 subs.
That's true. Maybe I need to make a potion.
Maybe. I think just spam
Diarrhea
shorts,
in a
bro.
bottle.
Just spam shorts. You'll literally get so many subs.
I've done so many. I've done it daily. I've done
You,
daily
yeah,
shorts.
I know, but you need to spam them together. That's what does it. That's what does it.
I'm not convinced. I'm not because some of yours got like 4 views.
Yeah. And then
So
look
it's
at
got
the
to be
ones
something with
around
that.
them.
Damn.
If I do get more, if I do reach 1,000 before you, I'll feel bad.
No, it wouldn't annoy me, but I'd be like, oh, come on. I won't be angry. I'd just be like, oh, fuck me, man. I'd be more convinced I've got like a shadow ban on my account.
When I get to 1,000, I wouldn't upload till you get to 1,000 with me.
Yeah, but then you're 1,000 to become inactive.
True.
So,
you,
right,
you
guess,
just want 1,000,
right,
don't you, to get money?
yeah, to get them, to get paid. It's not about the money. It's just about I can just go to people and go, "This is what I do for a living. I make money off this. So it's like this is my job."
Yeah.
Right, so realistic YouTubers, just anyone who's interested, really. I feel constipated, man. I feel like shit. Oh my god.
Really?
It's gonna be the poo pod or the
I
plopcast
feel
because
pretty clean. I did a poo before, and I also had a shower and a run.
I did as well. But
Yeah, I usually do 2 a day, but today it's been 1, so I'm happy my cycle's going back to a daily cycle.
one crap a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, what dream musician would you want on the podcast? To get back to the
We
topics.
talk on realistic.
Anyone. So you go Drake, right?
Yeah.
Do you think Drake would work on this podcast?
I wouldn't want it on right now because I feel like where we are right now, it wouldn't do well.
Yeah.
Say if we both had minimum 20K each, then I'd want him on.
Yeah. I don't know what I'd go for because I'll talk about like some of them later because dead people. But alive musicians, maybe Kanye, because I know he's pretty controversial, but it's like
no, I don't think he'll be able to handle it.
All the things he's been on has done well, so maybe Kanye.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to handle what he says on the stream.
Oh god, I can't think of many now. I was thinking like Juice WRLD, he's dead. Tentacion, he's dead. Big E, dead. Tupac, dead. Eminem, maybe. I think Eminem would be a good guest. Little Yachty, maybe Little Yachty.
What would you? Would you have loads of stuff to ask them?
Yeah, I'd spend like 2 days writing like questions and stuff.
Yeah.
I'd like schedule that out for. That'd be like my priority for the week if I had like Little Yachty on a podcast.
Mhm.
Because that's a dream. We got the little boat.
Would you set the podcast up just like on Discord again, or would you do it in the doghouse?
Or in person, that'd be way cooler. Get Drake there in person. All right, so YouTubers, what YouTuber would you go for?
We're talking realistic or anyone?
Yeah, anyone. This is anyone, by the way. Just whoever's your dreams.
At the moment, I don't know, man.
I've got quite a few. I think I can go. I'll give you time to think. I'll say mine. Okay.
Yeah.
So I liked this man when I was younger. He was a good YouTuber, Dan TDM. I think he'd be a good guest.
He would be good because he's a nice guy.
I'm a big fan of like this channel called Wolfie Plays, where he does like Plants vs Zombies like games. Who else? Most Critical. That'd be a dream if I can meet Most Critical. The idea of Most Critical knowing me sounds absolutely awesome. So I think that'd be quite cool. Who else? Cocomelon. Biggest channel. I don't know what I'd speak to him about though. ABCs, shapes, whatever he likes. I know he likes his shapes and his ABCs, so maybe that. Who else? He's not a big YouTuber, but Some Ordinary Gamer, like Mudaha from that. He's pretty cool. He does like tutorial, not tutorials.
Yeah, I'd want gamers on.
He's not a gamer. He's not a gamer really. He's more of like a. Even though it says Some Ordinary Gamers, he's more like a commentary dude. But he seems really nice, so maybe him. But yeah, some gamers would be cool. Like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, all them. Do you mind if I take a poo real quick? I actually need to go really quickly.
For real?
Yeah, I'm back in a sec.
How long?
So, a minute. I'm really quick, I promise.
Okay.
What? Keep
No
talking, I
way.
can still hear you. I keep go through your stuff.
What? If I could have any YouTuber, probably Chidley or Ryan the leader, because I've been watching their content recently. Maybe Nico Milano, maybe. Can you believe this guy's doing a poo in the podcast, guys? This is the 10th episode, guys. I think I can smell it, even though I know it's not near me. I can smell what the poo smells like. It's horrible. He must be desperate. Guys, drop in the comments. You think he's doing a solid or a liquid right now? If he's desperate, I'm probably leaning more down the slobby side of it, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly just go on my phone because enough's been said by me.
Guess who's back? I can hear you the whole time, by the way. I kept my AirPod in, so I just said, is it going to be a liquid or a solid? Yeah, my mum put bleach in the toilet, so it splashed back, and I've got the ring of fire right now.
So what was it?
That's hella sensitive. Little mix. Little mix of both.
Desperate on the pod.
I know. I was going to hold it in, but I've been farting for like 10 minutes. I think you can pick it up on mic. Just like...
Bro, that's a stinky podcast.
I know, the Plopcast.
Plopcast.
Is our 10th episode going to be titled the Plopcast?
I think, even though I know it's not here, I can smell your poo.
Yeah, man. It's like very, very ferment.
Stings. Was it?
Yeah, I remember always bleaches the toilets, and it like splashed up and like burnt my bumhole. It's like bleacher. It's like ow.
Why?
I didn't even notice. I was like sat down.
I've always put tissue over it, so there's no what's it called? Backwash? I don't know.
What? What do you mean tissue over it?
Like when I wipe the seat before I sit on it, put the tissue in the toilet, so then when the poo lands, it is catched by the tissue.
Oh my god, that's genius! I've never thought that before. I'm gonna do that from now on. Because I keep getting splashback and it burns.
Yeah.
Always I don't know what it is. She constantly bleaches the toilet. It's like every other day.
I just lose a bit of self-esteem if water from the splash of my poo goes back.
Yeah. I've already showered today, but after that I'm gonna take another shower.
Yeah.
After this, I'm immediately popping in the shower because I feel dirty now. I feel filthy.
I feel really clean.
Right. So the final like dream guest. I was thinking, right, these people are dead. Okay, they're gone, but you have a time machine. Okay, a time machine. Hop on your time machine. Pop back in time.
Enough said. Michael Jackson.
You sure?
Yep.
Oh no, I guess you're old enough. You'll be fine. Nice.
Bro, bro, they're false accusations.
They're not. Oh my god, dude. Can we do a whole episode about Michael Jackson?
You believe everything that you hear?
No, I don't. But I believe. Right, we're going to do a whole podcast on this at some point because I completely disagree.
Part 3. Michael Jackson is alive. Part 3.
He's not alive. He's just a very bad person in this time.
No, he's not, man.
He was.
You have no proof.
Didn't he like do an interview where he said he slept in beds with children?
What, with Kevin McAllister?
I don't know. I don't know who he did it with. I just remember seeing him
his childhood, and he was trying to relive his childhood. That's why he like.
That's the most nonsense shit I've ever heard,
bro.
I just didn't have a childhood. It's not what I make it. It just is.
I guess we'll never know.
If I sneak into a nursery and put cameras up there, it's not me going, oh, I just wanted to make sure everyone was okay. I think it's safe to assume.
That's the reason why you put cameras up in it.
What? Right. Let's say your dodgy uncle. He goes into a nursery. A bunch of cameras up in the corners. He's just watching it on his iPad.
Fair enough. If he's not meant to put cameras up, then...
Michael J. I think sleeping in a bed with children is much worse.
Yeah,
we're doing a separate. No. Stop it. We're doing a whole podcast on it, right? We're doing a whole podcast on it.
The thing is, everyone's gonna be on your side because everyone just hears something and believes it.
They don't.
They do. You do.
Oh yeah, I know. I have a reason to believe it because it's true.
You believe EDP's an awful person?
He's a pedophile.
Where's the proof?
He went to get a cupcake. There's a lot of proof for EDP.
Yeah, but
why are you defending pedophiles, Mikey?
I'm not defending them, but everything you hear, you believe. It's me.
You know that's not true with me. You know I'm the most critical person to everything. I criticize everything, and I don't believe anything. But it's just a lot of proof. All right, no, we're doing a separate podcast on it. All right. Okay. So dead people, you get Michael Jackson. I'll probably get like Juice WRLD. All right.
Or
Biggie Smalls. 100%.
Maybe like Martin Luther King.
Oh, true, Hitler.
You know what though? If you actually did, that would be the best podcast.
Hitler ever. Podcast.
What would you ask him?
Oh my. Why do you? I don't know. Maybe like, why do you hate Jews? I know it's like a weird question, but it's like I don't think he ever said a reason.
There was a few rumors. So one was like about him getting kicked out of art college, but that can't be true.
But why would that mean he hates Jews? Because he was kicked out of art college.
The teacher was Jewish or something. That was a rumor. That can't be true though.
Yeah, that's quite coincidental.
You know, he didn't really have like parents. They both were dead, I think.
Yes. You know what? I think the main reason he did it is because of his lack of a testicle. I think that's the real reason. You know what? Yeah, if I had a podcast with Hitler, it'd be more like an interview at that point. I go,
yeah.
What was his name? Manfurious man. Manfura. Yeah. Would you rather sink in a cum or come in a sink?
No, bro. You don't even know what that is.
Manfura.
Why would you call him that?
That's his name, in it. It's not his like dictator name.
I guess.
I think. I don't know. Well, I'm not going to go. Oi, Adolf. I feel like that sounds like too casual.
Sensitive stuff. I can't bear it anymore.
It's fine.
This is so bro.
I'm not saying he's a good person. Last time,
what were you saying? It was about that guy who got falsely accused of Bro, what's next? I didn't think it could get worse.
Oh god, I can't think of anything worse, to be fair.
What you said something earlier about, what were you saying? And I was like, this is the lowest point of the. Oh yeah, you'd yeah, the Dude Perfect thing.
Oh, Luke Perfect.
Heck, man? Yeah, what the heck? What is this stuff?
I don't just like a sketch. I want to do some sketches.
Yeah, I want to film you do some sketches.
Yeah, I want to do some sketches. I think that'd be funny. We get like a bunch of people, one of our mates, to like do sketches with us.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I think that'd be hilarious. I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
And I just thought of Lou Perfect when I was in the shower. Right, we've got a few more. I don't. My transitioning is so bad. I just go right next.
No, it's fine because you have to try and hear if I'm got something to say.
Yeah. Right. So what? It's the 10th episode. Okay.
Yeah.
What? Sorry, did I miss something? Did I?
No, you did the same transition.
Speaking of transitions and ideas, what segment ideas do you think we should do in the podcast? I've got a couple I've written down. If you've got any,
would you rather would be pretty good.
I have got one of the. I have actually put Would You Rather as well because I do like making up Would You Rathers, but it would have to be my crazy ones.
Yeah,
I have a really good one that I've been saying recently.
Go on.
Okay. Would you rather fight what was it? Sorry. 10 5-year-olds or 5 10-year-olds? You have to fight to the death. Which one are you doing?
10 5-year-olds.
Yeah.
What about you?
Uh,
If
I
I
think
was
even
you,
10-year-olds I
if I
can get
was
more.
you, I would choose 5 10-year-olds.
Yeah, because I know it's like strength and stuff. I think less casualties. You know, it's a lot less blood. It'd be like, oh god, it's stained my clothes.
If this had
But
to
I reckon
happen, though, I'd let them kill me because I just can't do that to 10 5-year-olds.
no,
I wouldn't be
I
able to
could.
live after.
I could. I would do that and have a cup of tea and go to bed. I wouldn't put me at all.
Bro, do you
If
know
I
how
had to
young
do it,
5-year-olds are?
you know, I actually had to Google a picture of them earlier because
It's like a
on
baby.
the age, yeah, the ages of like 4 to like 12 just mushed together for me, and
No,
they're just like
I
child.
think the age is like 0 to like 12 is like the craziest.
Yeah,
Like every year.
I always get them wrong. Every time I see a child, I'm like, is that child 4?
I
And it's
think
like,
I'm
no, he's
pretty good at
9.
guessing ages of people.
No, 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 no. I'm terrible at it. I can't do it at all. If I
Give
see a
me
child, I just
give me a famous person, and I'll guess how old they are. I won't
a
look,
famous
and then
person.
that I'll know what they look like, and then you feel
EDP.
sorry. Okay, I'm gonna guess he's 36.
Okay, I'll
36 or 38.
32. Ooh, very
I was
close.
close. I was close.
You were close. You were very, very close.
Yeah.
You knew the 30s at least. You know it wasn't 20.
Yeah.
All right. So would you rather? I've got a few other ones that they're all pretty similar to be fair. So the first one I got was Liar Liar. I kind of stole this from the Stephen Tries podcast, but he doesn't do podcasts anymore, so I could do it. It's fine. Where it's like he has 3 guests, and one of them tells the truth and 2 tell lies, and it's like a story about their life. And I thought it could be like we either do 2 truths and a lie, or 1 lie and a truth, and it's like they're on certain themes. So I could go, you know, I can beat up a horse. So someone like once I beat up a horse. Once I drove a car into a bus, and once I made a cup of tea. It could be something stupid like that where it's obvious, but then it could also be like, jokes on you, I've never made a cup of tea and I actually have killed a horse.
Mhm.
I don't know, I want to get real wacky with this whole podcast. That's basically the idea. I want to get as goofy as possible.
Yeah, I like that idea.
The other one was like one's got to go, where it's like we come up with 3 subjects, and one of them's got to go. So if we go uh biking, running, or swimming, so like a triathlon. One of them's got to go from a triathlon. Which one do you get rid of? Biking, running, swimming. You know,
Yeah,
something like that.
that's a good idea.
Just like not that simple, but just like 3 things, and you got to get rid of one of them. And the final one
Yeah.
I had was the would you rather. To be fair, we could probably do all 3 of them. Maybe one's got to go, or the liar liar, because I think they're quite similar. But apart from that, yeah, I think we could probably rock with something like that. What do you think? Do you think you'd do something like that?
Yeah, I like those ideas. They sound fun.
Especially if we had like 3 people, we could just do the liar liar, where it's like one person's got a truth and 2 people have lies.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got any other like podcast segments you think of? What don't we do? I feel like we do quite a lot of the podcast segments already.
Maybe like something of the week. I don't know. I don't know what though.
That's kind of the topical questions, though, isn't it?
Joke of the week. I don't know.
Joke of the week. Mock of the week.
Yeah.
That'd actually be pretty funny. Mock of the week. I just thought of another one as well, but I forgot it now. Oh yeah, unpopular opinion. We come up with like one
Yeah,
unpopular
that could be
opinion.
good and controversial and a good debate.
I don't mind controversy.
Maybe a
Like,
debate. Maybe a debate bro. A debate segment. A
what's up, man?
debate, bro. A debate segment.
Do you know? Yeah,
I could come with the unpopular opinion, I guess.
yeah. I like debating as well. I quite like the Michael Jackson we were just on. I'd love to do like a whole thing on that. It's just I quite like having like it's just different opinions. I like people not being like in an echo chamber. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, all right. So this is our final segment. It's game chat. In today's game chat, I would think we've got a few things. One of them's not too big. It's just I wanted to mention how at some games you're really good, at other games you're really terrible.
Yeah.
Why does your skill?
I don't think I'm amazing at any game.
We played Overcooked, okay, and you were pretty good at Overcooked, but I don't know if that's just because you played it a lot more than me.
I think games I've just played a lot, I'm okay at. But I wouldn't
to be
say
fair,
I'm like really good at any game. I'm kind of rubbish at pretty much game.
And to be fair, I played Overcooked with you, and I got it. You were like, "How do you know that to do that immediately?" I'm just like, "I'm a gamer."
Yeah, to be fair, you are good at every game.
Just a gamer. You say that, and you play Rocket League with me, and we lose every game.
Yeah, but you can't do anything like that.
We don't talk about Rocket League. We don't talk about Rocket League. And
yeah.
You know what though? We played a Beat Saber as well because you've got a VR, and you were like, "Yo, what game do you want to play?" And I was like, "I just want to play Beat Saber." I'm not gonna lie. And honestly, it changed my world. My perspective in life has changed since playing your VR.
Really?
So good. It's so good. I don't know how you actually do anything except play VR.
I don't really play it that much. I want to though, but it's just
It was
kind of
unbelievably fun.
You have to kind of to play it. You have to kind of get yourself in that state of mind and then play it.
I loved it. Playing Beat Saber, honestly, I was like, yes. I've got a video of it. I was like dancing to it as well. I was getting a real boogie on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the annoying thing is that when you do the same song over and over again, it gets really annoying.
Yeah, it does. That's why you got to switch it.
There's like some loud, like Indian sounding music. It was like, dun, dun. It's like I don't know what instrument it was, but it's like the higher pitch, like I think it's guitar. I think it's just like a way of playing guitar. So it's like it's really high pitched, and he kept doing it over and over again. I was getting like an earworm after it, and it was giving me a headache. It was really, really loud. I was just thinking the whole time, I was like, oh my god, that's tearing my ears off. And you were pretty good at Beat Saber, to be fair. When you went on, you beat my high score.
Yeah, I'm quite good at VR, I'd say. I'm not gonna. I think it's because it's more real life.
Yeah, because it's more real life.
Maybe. Yeah, like I'm
I did notice
doing
though.
something.
When I went into your like games room, it was pretty big, and then when I put the VR on and took it off, I felt like I was in like a box.
Yeah,
because the VR is so open. It's like
there's a lot of stuff in there that needs to be moved, but we can't at the moment.
Yeah, no, it's open. It's literally just a VR because it's like you're in a field. You're in like an empty area, and there's just some stuff flying towards you. And then when you take it off, it's like, oh, there's walls around me. It kind of buzzed me out a bit.
I know what I mean, yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
First few times it's weird. Now I'm used to it.
It's good though. I loved it.
Yeah, it's good.
I would actually wait VR to that time because that was just way too much fun. I enjoyed that way too much. And when it was like when I had to leave as well, I was like, oh, I have to go now.
Yeah, next time you come, we have to do it VR again.
We could do a full video on it, to be fair.
Yeah, actually could.
Is there a way you can connect it to like your computer so we can like screen record what we're doing?
Well, I can cast it from my phone, so I'm guessing I can cast it from my laptop and then screen record that maybe.
Yeah. I was just thinking that if we could get like a video of it, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I loved it. I actually can't like express how much I enjoyed it. Even when it got difficult, I was like, this is really terrible for an audio podcast. Me swinging my arms around and going, but just to wrap it up, I loved it. It was amazing. What other games like on VR do you have? Because I've heard Boneworks is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I want that. I think it's a Bone Labs.
Is it Bone Labs? I'm not sure. I
I
I
don't
know
know.
there was
I've
the
got
first game
Walking
they
Dead.
made was yeah, the first game they made in their like thingy was the thing called Duck Season, where it's like Duck Hunt, but it's like a haunted dog that like attacks you in like your real life. It's really weird. That would be something I'd get because it was so interesting and dark. I just found that pretty cool, and it's like, oh, the sequel to their game is like 10 times better as well. Where you're like a coder and you go through like rooms and rooms of enemies. Yeah, I don't know what game I'd get though if I got VR.
I got
You talk
Walking
about
Dead.
VR
Walking Dead is
chat.
really fun. VR chat. I've only been on it once. It's weird.
I kind of want to go on Rec Room and just like mess with people because it just seems so goofy. I don't get the point. What's the point of it? You just walk around and go, "Hey yo," and then you leave.
I don't know. It's weird. I think it's just where people go when they have no friends.
Mm. When I went on VR chat, it was just people saying like racial slurs and then terrible opinions. That was all it was. It was like, oh my god, okay.
Mhm.
Which is to be expected. I've heard the metaverse is like the same but worse. Apparently, like the people that use the metaverse are even more toxic than VR chat, which I didn't think was possible. I can see you're ready to leave.
Hmm?
Right. Do you want to wrap up then? 'Cause you seem a bit like.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, didn't
Sorry,
you
I'm
say
so tired.
it's fine? You said you wanted to go off for 10 anyway, so that's cool. It's literally 10 now.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So thank you for listening to the Doghouse podcast. This has been episode 10. If you want to listen to us on any other platform, we're on YouTube, Spotify, Google, every other podcast distributor. If you fancy subscribing or following, rating 5 stars, that'd be much appreciated. Every little helps, like Tesco. Just be nice. Especially if you want to leave hate comments, then don't be nice. Be very hateful towards me. You can find me on YouTube on KingMagna. You can find him on YouTube, either Wacky Macky or Jamak. If you want to check out my gaming channel, I've got Magna Plays. I'm putting some more stuff on that recently. And I think that's basically everything. You can stream my music if you want. You don't have to. More videos come on the Wacky Macky channel, actually. So subscribe to Wacky Macky. There'll be more content on there. And the Mind of Macky, actually. Yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.
Hi, guys.